again, everyone. Welcome back, or if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I'm Stormy, and it's been a while since I've recorded, edited, uploaded, or posted any videos. I've been away for a while and had to move out of my apartment into my first house with my wife, and we are now officially in our house. Still moving things around, still unpacking, but for the most part, we are here. So, now, I really didn't get a lot accomplished that I wanted to for the last time I posted, and it was right about the time of the last update. Excuse me. So, I wanted to kind of dive a little bit into a little something, since I feel I come at things from a different perspective. I'm not a natural mech shooter player. Before this, I played War Robots for a little while, maybe about two and a half years or so, but I had gotten into that from a friend who was in my guild from a previous game that I was a guild leader in, which was Legend of the Cryptids. So if my name sounds familiar, that may be why. But that game was either a trading card game or a collectible card game, depending on your perspective. But that one focused on deck building, and I can relate that to this with hangar building, and I wanted just to kind of show you from scratch here. I'm going to build the strongest in terms of squad power, not necessarily feasibility, usefulness out in the field, but squad power, I guess, if you want to call it hangar strength, but that's open to interpretation. So I'm going to start from here. Now, if you notice on the mechs, I'll use my Lancer as an example. You know, we have the energy capacity, health point, speed, ability, cooldown, and power. And I haven't heard a whole lot about power, what that really means. And, you know, with Lancer, it's 814 at max. So let's go ahead and use that. So now you see the power rating went from 0 to 814. And now my squad power went from 0 now to 814. So we got to put some weapons on. So I can fit as much as 16 energy, weapons that equal 16 energy on them. So I'm going to stick with 8s just to make this easier. So that leaves long arm 8s, rocket mortar 8s, pulse cannon 8s, missile rack 8s, and carbine 8s. Now, I don't use Lancer as a sniper, and with his just mobility and you know, usefulness on the field to evade fire, I don't feel that using him as a sniper is the best for him. So we're going to skip that. Rocket mortars, that probably would be fun, but that's going to be very situational. You've got to have mechs way out ahead of you, and you've got to be clear to take aim and fire. So I'm going to skip over that too. The pulse cannon 8's fair if that's where you're at. I really got nothing against it. It's got a good reload speed, does fair damage. It's alright. Missile Rack 8. Now that is a good one. I would advise in most cases to go with it. But if you notice these stats here, it doesn't do as much damage. A full clip doesn't do as much damage, or sorry, a full magazine doesn't do as much damage as like the Pulse Cannon 8 you see. But it's got better range and it's a little slightly less reload speed. Probably a good idea to use that. But I'm going to go with the Carbine 8 personally, just because the reload speed is pretty quick. Now, the reason I'm going with that mainly is the reload speed. But if you notice, most of the times I play, I will opt to use Javelin 6s. Now, while that'd be okay, I'm not fully using the energy consumption, nor am I going to be increasing my squad power to the max. Now, let me take a step back and explain that a little further. So if we go all the way back to the 2 weapons, and I don't have any of those maxed out just yet, but their power says 17 right now at level 6, star 6. It's probably going to go to 18 or 19. I couldn't tell you. I don't have it maxed out just yet. But if I go past the 2s and go into the 4s, looks like if it was totally maxed out, it'd be at 35, which is a little more than double the 17 of the 2s. And then we go from there, just to prove my point again. Here we go, 35 for the pulse cannon 4 is fully maxed. And now we go into the energy 6 weapons. If I were to max that, it'd be 52, which is another not quite 17. Or is it 17? It is 17 over 30. Yeah, so it's another 17 higher. And that's true for all 6s. I'll even show with the Javelin Rex that I would normally run. 52 power. Okay. Now that's per weapon, so if I were to use 2 Javelin Rex, that'd be 104 power. And then if I were to go to the 8 weapons, that's power 70. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it with Carbine. I'll take both of them. So now our squad power is 954. It's a little less than 1,000. Okay, that seems pretty respectable right there. So let's go ahead and fill out a couple more mechs. So that was a 16 mech. Let's go ahead and just go straight to the 32s. Well, again, before I go into that, you saw how Lancer was 814, and so is MD, and so are any of the other ones. Shadow, 814, and Cheetah should be 814 as well. 814. So these are the light mechs. The medium mechs, a little bit less actually. So we got 846 for Juggernaut, and these are the same. I'll even go to Kill Shot and show that. 746, and we'll even go to Surge. 746 when maxed, mind you. Now, when I go to a 32, 678. It's less. You'd think it'd go the other way around, but I guess that's a way of kind of compensating. I don't fully understand it, but it seems like the weapons, the higher you upgrade weapons, the better their squad power is, and it's like the inverse with the mechs. So you get higher if you were to use lighter mechs, but the lighter mechs can't always use all the great weapons, the higher squad. I can't put a dual railgun on a Lancer is what I'm trying to say. So, but I can put a dual railgun on, say, a Panther or a Guardian. Now, see again, Guardian is 678. We'll go ahead and add that. And we're going to put 16 weapons on him because he can hold up to 32. Now, when I run Panther, I like to go with the Stasis Beam 16. So I'm going to take both of those onto my Panther. And now we're at 956 for just the Panther. Altogether, we are at 1910. Okay. Now we need another 32 because I want to put dual railguns. I'm going to go with Guardian because I like the way Guardian handles those. So I'm going to get both of those. And now we're, again, 956. Total of 2866. I'm not doing tournament right now, but thank you. Alright, I need 2 more. So I got a couple good mechs. I'm not going to put any duplicates because those are soon to leave. So I'm going to go Kill Shot because this is, again, another Metabot. But I'm going to stick with 12 since his max energy is 24. So I have either Rocket Mortar 12s I could use, Stasis Beam 12s, or Carbine 12s. Now, I like the Carbine 12s myself, so I'm going to use those on him. I'm so sorry. He is at 954 as well, and now we're at a total of 3820. Okay. Now I need one more, and I'm going to use one that I believe is going to join the meta soon, once all the second copies are taken out, which is going medium mech or middle mech. I don't know what they're going to call it exactly, but I believe it's going to be the Zephyr. So I'm going to take him. And again, I'm going to use 12 weapons. I feel that the rocket mortars work, missile rack 8s work very well with him. So do arc torrents. But I really want to max out his energy. So I'm coming back to 12s. I don't believe rocket mortar 12s really utilize Zephyr the right way, because it makes him a camper. And I mean, ideally you want him closer to the action so he can use his EMP ability. And since I've already used the carbines on the kill shot, I'm going to take the stasis beam 12s because I don't have anything stronger. So I'll take that. Now we're at 954, which brings our grand total to 4,774. Can't get any higher right now. I can't really say how feasible all that is when you got two mechs that you got two with carbines and you got two with stasis beams and then one with dual railguns. But in terms of mechs themselves, I mean, the four on the right I feel are going to be the next meta. Lancer, he's just my scout, and I'm just so good with him right now. That could be any other light mech. That could be Shadow, or even it could be one of the tanks. I don't feel that any one specific is going to be a meta one. Juggernaut, I mean, is okay. Ares is okay. I have yet to play Arachnos, so I'm not even going to mention him. Possibly even Brickhouse would be good. If you take him and put the dual rocket mortar 12s on him, it's not bad at all. Actually, let's have a look at that. See if we can get stronger. So let's take him. Take the 12s. Wait, what did it do? There we go. At 954. Yeah, see, no change in the squad power. So that looks to be as high as you can get. If you can get any higher, take a screenshot. Let me know what you used. I'd be interested to know. And let me know if it works for you running a match. I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna start another video because this is running long and I don't feel like I got enough for gameplay, and I really don't want to use this setup because I need some practice with it first. So, but if this has been entertaining or educational or fun, for you guys, leave a like or comment, tell a friend, have them subscribe, and let me know what you think. All right, and I'll see you momentarily. Bye.